Hi, I'm Byron and I'm going to show you how to install MAMP, a local host server on a Mac, and then install WordPress alongside with it. Okay, if we go to our web browser and in the top we type MAMP, that will bring us up to the MAMP site. Looking down here, you can see it has a normal version, which is the free version, and a pro version. We're going to be using the free version, and when you click through to there, it's already selected on Mac. And what you want to look at here is you want to look at this line here where it says requirements, and check that you have the right operating system. This version here will only work with Mac 10.10 and up. So if you have a lower version, you can click the older version link at the bottom, and then as you see there's various other versions below you can download. Download the correct one that fits your operating system. In my case, I have Mountain Lion 10.7, so this would be the correct version to download. So if you click download, we ignore the little Twitter screen, and you can see it downloading here. You'll probably notice that I actually already have this downloaded, so I can go ahead and install MAMP. Okay, so for the MAMP installation, it's relatively easy. It's pretty much agreeing to the terms and conditions, going through the information, clicking continue. We don't want to change the destination, that'll be fine. We can configure that later anyway. And install. Okay, once the installation is done, you'll be faced with this screen. We can go ahead and close that. If we then go down to our Finder and look into our applications, you should have, you see what they've done, they've also installed the Pro version. Now you're not going to need that, so if we move that to our trash, we can then continue with the free version which we want. Now if you go down to the MAMP application and click on that, you'll be faced with this screen here, and this allows you to start up your two servers. The Apache server is your basic localhost server, and the MySQL is your database. Okay, once that's up and running, this screen will come up. Like you can see here, this isn't on the internet. This is your localhost server, and that showing that you have this screen up means that it's currently working. What we need to do now is configure your database to use WordPress, which means we need to go into the MySQL or PHP MyAdmin. This is the area that controls all of the databases. Now, without going into too much detail, all we're going to do is create a new database. So if we click on the databases tab, and we put in a name here, so let's just put in WordPress, and click create. You can see that this database has been added to the bottom of your database list. You can see there's currently a few databases already in there. Leave them there, that's for admin purposes only. Now we need to go ahead and download and install WordPress. If we go to Google and type in WordPress download, make sure you put in download, otherwise you'll just get the normal WordPress site. And below you can see download WordPress. This will bring you to this page. Now there is no difference between the WordPress version for Mac, Linux or Windows. It's all the same. So if we download WordPress there, you can see I've already got a version in there myself. What we're going to do is take our WordPress, doesn't matter which one on here, and copy it. And we go back over to our applications. We find MAMP, and we're looking for htdocs. This is the folder that will contain all of your websites. So if we paste WordPress into there, now we need to go back to our web browser and type in localhost 8888/WordPress, which is the name of the folder that we just copied in. All we need to do now is run through the WordPress installation. The first box is for your site title, so that can be whatever you want to call your site. It can be changed later, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Username. You want to copy your password down in a safe place. My email address. I wouldn't worry about this one too much, as this is only going to be a local host site, and click install. Okay, it's been installed successfully. Okay, all we need to do now is go ahead and log in. So we just use the username and password we just set up. Click remember me, so you don't have to type in that password every time. And here we are on the WordPress dashboard. This will give you access to all of the WordPress system, and you can also open your site and view that there. So everything's all installed and ready.